My in-laws joked for years telling my husband's twin to sneak in my bed because I wouldn't know the difference, so I erupted and the twins backed me up. I met my husband Kevin through his identical twin Jace at a mutual friend's wedding 5 years ago. Jace and I were seated at the same table, and we hit it off immediately. When he found out I was into vintage cars, he said, "You have to meet my brother. He restores classics." Kevin showed up an hour later covered in grease from working on a '67 Mustang. We talked for 3 hours straight. Jace just smiled the whole time, clearly proud of his matchmaking skills. 4 years later, Kevin and I got married. Jace was the best man. Everything was perfect until the rehearsal dinner. That's when it started. Kevin's mom stood up to give a toast, and halfway through, she looked at Jace and said, "You know, you could just switch places tomorrow and she'd never know the difference." The room laughed nervously. I forced a smile. Kevin squeezed my hand under the table so hard it hurt. I thought it was a one-time thing. Wedding jitters, maybe. But it wasn't. At our first Christmas as a married couple, his dad cornered Jace in the kitchen while I was grabbing wine. "You should sneak into their room tonight," he said, loud enough for me to hear. "Let's see if she notices." Jace's face went red. He told his dad to stop. His dad just laughed and walked away. Every family gathering, same joke. Easter dinner, his mom said, "Jace, sit next to her. See if she realizes it's not Kevin." 4th of July, his dad suggested Jace and Kevin should trade wives for the day just for fun. Kevin's sister even joined in once, saying, "Honestly, they're so identical. How do you even know which one you marry?" I started dreading family events. Kevin noticed. "Just ignore them," he'd say. "They think they're being funny." But it wasn't funny. It made my skin crawl. Jace hated it too. He pulled me aside at Kevin's birthday party and apologized. "I've told them to stop. They won't listen to me either." His girlfriend Diana was there, and even she looked uncomfortable. The breaking point came last Thanksgiving. We'd been married 3 years at this point. I was helping his mom set the table when she said casually, like she was commenting on the weather, "You know, Jace met you first. He should have asked you out. You two would have made more sense." I stopped folding napkins. "What?" "Well, you and Jace have more in common. Kevin's so quiet. Jace is more your speed." She smiled like she'd given me a compliment. Later that night, we were all in the living room. Kevin and I were on the couch. Jace and Diana were across from us. His parents were in their recliners working on their second bottle of wine. That's when his mom said it, the thing that made me snap. "Jace, why don't you sneak into their bedroom tonight?" She giggled. "I bet she won't even notice." "Just to see." I stood up. My whole body was shaking. "Stop!" The room went quiet. His mom blinked at me. "What? Stop. Right now. I'm serious. This needs to stop." She waved her hand dismissively. "Oh, honey, it's just a joke. You're being too sensitive." "A joke?" My voice cracked. "You've been suggesting your son violate my consent for 3 years. You've been implying I'm too stupid to recognize my own husband. You've been disrespecting our marriage since the day we got engaged. How is any of that funny?" His dad leaned forward. "Now wait a minute." "No." Jace stood up next to me. "She's right. It's disgusting. I've asked you to stop 100 times. We all have." Kevin stood too, his jaw clenched. "We've told you this makes us uncomfortable. All 3 of us. Multiple times. And you keep doing it because you think it's hilarious." His mom's face turned red. "We're just joking about how close you all are. How similar Jace and his wife, you." "Stop calling me Jace as anything," I said. "I'm Kevin's wife. I chose Kevin. I married Kevin. And if you can't respect that, we won't be coming back." Diana, who'd been silent this whole time, added quietly, "It's made me uncomfortable too. Every time we're here." His mom stood up, angry now. "You're all overreacting. It's a compliment. I'm saying you're all so close." "You're saying I can't tell my husband apart from another man," I interrupted. "You're saying Jace should violate my consent. You're saying our marriage is some kind of mistake. None of that is a compliment." Kevin grabbed my hand. "We're leaving, and we're not coming back until you apologize and actually understand why this is wrong." We left. Jace and Diana followed us out. In the driveway, Jace hugged me. "I'm sorry. I should have stood up harder sooner." "It's not your fault," I said. "That was 2 months ago. We haven't been back." His parents sent a text last week saying we were ruining the family over nothing. Kevin blocked their number. So did Jace.